Alright, good morning guys. So we're taking the drive up to the Woody Beardsman's cabin today. It's quite a bit of a drive here, so gonna buckle down, sit down, listen to some tunes on the radio and get after it. We're going up there today actually to go shoot my bow. It's got it sighted in. I haven't shot it in a couple years, so we're gonna get that done, and we're gonna, after that, we might go out and see if we can get a couple rabbits, maybe a grouse. That's my goal for this year, is to get a rabbit and a grouse with it. So we're gonna try to do that, see what we can get into, and we're gonna check out some of the projects that they've been doing around the cabin. I'm not gonna reveal anything here though. That's if you want to check that out, it'll be on Modern Self-Reliance YouTube channel. So go over there and check that out. It's a really good channel. He explains what he's doing really good, full detail. Really nice channel to watch. Also, Chris from the Woody Beardsman will be out there as well, so we'll be able to see him in the video as well. And yeah, so let's get after it. Let's get driving. Alright guys, so got my bow here, all ready to go. Got my field tip on it for practicing here. It's a 100 grain field tip. Then I got a 100 grain broadhead that I use for hunting. So we're gonna use that for sighting in. I got a target downrange here. It's at 20 yards or so. It's right there. So it's 20 yards out. We're gonna practice on that. Take 5-10 shots at 20 yards. Make sure that's good still. If I miss my first shot, I'm gonna move up to 10. I do have a 10-yard pin on there, so I'm just gonna start at my 20-yard. If I miss, go back down to 10. Just make sure everything's on. Work my way back gradually. Make sure everything's on and perfectly fine. So let's get after it. Let's take a couple shots. See how we do. Play. Little off, but not bad. We hit the target so far. Took my first shot. It was a little high, or sorry, a little low and to the left. That's where I felt like it went when I let go. So far it's just me getting back used to shooting the bow. So I'm gonna take a couple more shots here, see how it feels. Just get myself back into that rhythm of actually shooting it. So not having shot it in quite a while, it's different shooting it again and getting used to pulling it back and stuff. So take my time, get used to it again, and we'll see what we can do. Just goal today is to take about 30 shots. Maybe, hopefully I can do some more. Both set at, I think it's 70 pounds. So see what we can do. Let's get after it. Take another shot here and I'll take you guys down to take a look at it. All right, let's go down and take a look at it, guys. So I know that one did break right on center when it released. So we'll go take a look at it, see how it is. Seems like I actually hit almost where I hit last time. So it was the bow not being fully sighted in. So yeah, so when I let go, it was about here. So that means I gotta move my sight over and then I gotta bring it up. So we'll make the adjustments that we need to make. We'll take another couple more shots just to make sure that it's not me. But so far it's being consistent. So we'll take another shot or two. If it's still consistently down there, I'll move the sight over and up. So let's get a couple more shots in, see what happens. All right, guys, so those last 5 shots that I just took were actually really good. They're more centered on the target and everything. So it is just me getting back to used to holding back, finding my knocking point, getting used to holding the bow again, getting it back square into where I'm going to hold. So this is where it hit here, pretty centered. So that inside's only that big around, so that's a dead animal. So getting better, getting used to pulling that bow back again. And I haven't shot it in 2 years, so about a year or 2 years now. So getting used to shooting it again, it's nice. Just gotta get back in that rhythm, pulling it back, holding it, being nice and steady. And one of the things that you want to do is when you're holding your bow is you don't want to grip it and tight, because you could twist it. What you actually want to do is hold it right in the center of your crook of your hand there, so it holds, and then you actually kind of just rest the bow in your hand. So when Chris and his brother just went for lunch, so when Chris comes back, I'll get him to hold the camera for me, and so I could show you guys what I'm talking about more easily. But yeah, no, his repetition is key. You gotta keep practicing and practicing and practicing, and you gotta do the same motions over and over and over again. That's how you become good at stuff and fluent at it. So you just gotta keep practicing, and eventually it just becomes second nature. You'll just be able to pull up, go, pull the trigger, and let it fly, and you'll hit the center. It's a great thing to practice. It just teaches you a lot of patience over time. So get this arrow out, take some more shots, just keep fluently practicing and practicing. So let's get after it. We got a couple more shots under her belt, and then we'll take a little break, and then we'll get back after it again for practicing even more. Alright guys, so I'll give you a little insight on what I'm shooting here. I have the Bear Archery Crux. It's a 2015 bow. It's about mid-level bow, nothing fancy. Draw weight's from 40 to 70 pounds. I have it set all the way up to 70. Got it set up all the way. I've absolutely always enjoyed shooting this bow. It's been a great bow. I got the ready to hunt package, so it already came with the sight, the stabilizer, the sight on it, everything. They set it all up at the store for you when you're there. All I did extra was I got this case, some arrows, adjustment tool, stuff like that, and like all it takes is an Allen key to adjust all this. So like all the way from setting your draw weights to fixing all your gear setting up, like all this, it all takes, you can fix everything with just this. So that's all you really need to be able to work on this, even to adjust the sight. I got the four pin set up here. It's a great little sight, so it's nice to shoot. It actually also comes with a light on it. I don't know if there's batteries in it or not. I don't think there is. No, it needs a new battery in it, but so this would normally glow a blue light, like a UV light to it, and then it would hit these fiber optic cables and they come through. and into your sight, and then they light up all these little dots here. So it's for like last light shooting. So then you can shoot right at the very end of the night too. So it's a great bow to shoot. So this is how you adjust your left and right, and then you're up and down from here. It's a great all-around bow. For anyone who's looking to get into archery, this is a type of bow that I would suggest. Just a great mid-level entry bow if you want to do any type of hunting. The whole bow only weighs 4 pounds. I think it's a 30-inch draw length, I do believe. Don't quote me on that though, I'm not 100% sure anymore. Yeah, absolutely wonderful to shoot. Alright guys, so how I hold my bow from when I'm shooting is, you don't want to grip your bow because you'll end up churning it as you're shooting. So what I do is I hold it very open link. So I kind of actually keep my fingers ahead, and it just rests on my thumb and my index finger as I'm shooting. So therefore, as I'm holding it back, it's just sitting in the actual crook of my fingers here, and it'll actually just rest in there. And then I don't have any bias on if it's going left or right. That's the actual adjustments that you'll make to the sight itself. So that's how you can adjust and make it easier for yourself on that way. So I'll take a shot and show you guys what I mean when I'm actually shooting. So I'll grab the arrow, knock it in, throw it in the whisker biscuit, slip it in. So then even when you're pulling it back, you want to keep it fairly level, because with your risers, or the pulleys here, the string can come off. So pull it when it's straight vertical, keep your hand open, put it up to your knocking point, and let go. And then you just, after 2-3 shots, you'll be able to tell where on the target your arrow's going, and you can make your fine adjustments through your sight and just make it so it can go that way or the other way, whatever way you need. And you just keep fine tuning your adjustments so you're right dead center. And that's all you need to know. Look who it is!
Who is it?
Look who came to join us down here.
I'm not going to be as glamorous without all the fancy editing.
That's fine. I don't do fancy editing. I just film it with my phone.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So this is the Cameo on, what's your channel called?
The Canadian Outdoorsman.
All right, we're Canadian and we're outdoors.
Yep.
It's just a bunch of Canadian in the outdoors.
So
in the rain.
I'm actually out at his place shooting, out at the cabin in the woods here, so he's been graciously allowing me to come out here and shoot my bow today.
So we're gonna find some arrows in the trees over there, or what?
No, I've only been shooting one arrow and going and grabbing it and coming back. Just because I only have 3 arrows right now, because I have lost a few before.
We found a couple actually in the pines when we were walking. So somebody maybe in a previous life has been shooting out here. So yeah,
it might have been this guy over here.
Not me. They were bolts, weren't they? Crossbow bolts?
oh perhaps, I don't know. It had
Yeah,
it was arrow-like. I don't know.
They were sort of crossbow bolts. So not me.
Well, I know it definitely wasn't me, because today was my first day shooting out here, so. Well, we'll get back after it here, guys, and shoot a couple more arrows and see how we do. Alright guys, so that was a successful trip out. We successfully sighted in our bow again. It's only to 20 yards right now, which is all we need right now for hunting. So I'd like to give a big shout out to Kevin over at Modern Self-Reliance for letting me use his property to sight in my bow again. So thank you so much for letting me do that. It's great getting out and shooting again. So even though it did start to rain, got what I wanted to do, got 30 shots in, which is exactly how many I wanted to get done. So I know I didn't film all of my shots or anything, so but I'm hoping that I gave you guys some little tidbits of information on how to help you guys shoot better and be able to encourage you guys to shoot better in the long run as well. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video, guys.